like, I was just making music, so let me compile this all.
Yeah, because I was like, I have all these songs and I can't just like release songs, like it has to be together. So
cohesive,
yeah. And then so once he told me that, I was like, okay, let me see how I can make these work. And then I made I just brought it together. Like, I don't know if the songs really flow together. They're just like my favorite songs, like I said, but I brought them together in like this periodic table kind of thing. If you look at the back of the thing, it's like a periodic table and it's like cool. Like they're all elements, but they're just songs. So yeah. And I made all the artwork by myself. Like, it was a...
Hold on. Let's not gloss over that.
It's nice
artwork. If you haven't seen it, it's really nice artwork.
It's nice artwork.
You need to go out and look at it. Where can we find it?
It's on Spotify, iTunes. If you just Google Susan Carroll, it'll come up.
If you just
on
Google
Susan Carroll's
Susan
website.
Carroll.
As a matter of fact, let's say, for the YouTube viewers, we're going to pull up Susan Carroll's website right now. But you keep on talking. We'll talk over the website.
Yeah. I'm not a good big talker.
No.
You're great.
Fine.
It's just a conversation. We're just talking.
Yeah, you're fine so far. So you're doing the artwork, you're creating the music, you're compiling all this stuff together. Like, what are your ultimate goals when you're thinking about where you want your career to go?
I just know I want to release good music. Like, that's what I know. I want to be bigger, sell out arenas, do all that stuff. But primarily, I just want to get my gift out to the world and like let people hear my music and hopefully touch one person's life with the song that I wrote. Even if it's just like, I felt good today because I listened to your song, or I was going through a heartbreak. Like, it's one song called Hopeless Romantic that I wrote, and it's just every time I sing it or every time I show it, somebody's always like coming up to me crying like, I'm that girl in that song and I felt this way before. So it's just like about getting my life out and my story out and just touching people. That's all I really
That's
want.
good.
Yeah. But if all the other stuff comes in, like, it's like a lot and I'm bigger, but it's good, but I'm not, too much worried about it.
It's your therapy, huh?
Yeah, basically.
How do the people feel about, like, how does your boyfriend feel about the music? Like, when you like, dang, that kind of sounds like it's
He's
about.
like, hold on, you wrote that or not? He knows he's a muse. He knows that, like, if we have an argument, I'm about to go write a song about it, and you don't hear about my side of it.
That's 100.
But he knows it. Like, he fully supports my.
He's a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Stand-up guy. I like that.
He loves it, and he loves that I like have a passion, and he wants to, like, for my birthday he bought me Logic Pro, the software.
Oh yeah.
And he built me a studio in the house, so I could So he loves what I'm doing and supports.
So there should be
people.
a good song coming out about him.
Yeah, it's a
me
few
Logic.
love.
There's a few. There's a few.
You buy me everything. No, but it's like some bad stuff. And, it's just like everything, all of my feelings, everything, the good times, the bad times, because they all make for good art or good music.
Yeah.
So,
Does that help when it's, with most couples, sometimes things are unspoken, sometimes things are unsaid, and then it kind of comes out in a moment. Does it help when it's like he can come to you and be like, hey, I heard this song.
Or I'll just go like, hey, I got this new song to show you, babe.
Oh, you'll say.
Like, yeah, I just made this. And I'll go in there.
And then y'all can talk about it.
And he'll look at it. And he'll be listening. And then he'll just like, look at me. And
Side
then like,
eye.
oh, okay. Yeah. And then he's like, okay. But he'll understand how I feel because I write better. And, like when you in the moment and you angry, you can't say what you want to say. You just like, whatever. But when I go write and sing about it, it's like, oh, you hear exactly what I meant. And yeah. So it's like we have like a good communicative relationship.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So yeah.
And is he an artist as well?
No, he's in total opposite. He's a geologist, so he's in oil and gas. And
okay.
So he likes rocks.
He likes rocks.
Yeah.
You got to write him a song about rocks.
Yeah, I've been trying to find a way how to make a concept.
Wow.
Because I wrote him a song for his birthday, and he really loved that. So it was just, I'm trying to find.
You should make a rock song about rocks.
Yeah.
A rock song about rocks.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
About my band.
She's gonna learn a whole nother instrument and just break out.
She will.
Just pick up.
I
learned the sitar from
Oh
India.
my
No,
goodness.
I'm just kidding.
You know
Play
what?
the flute like Lizzo.
I wish.
You're
Yeah.
joking, but if we see a video with you playing the sitar, we'll be like, oh, well.
It's like
see,
you
it's
said
all
it.
good.
It would fit the image.
It
would
would.
fit.
I'm glad that that's my image.
It fits the
I'm
branding.
proud of this.
It would go.
Yeah,
it would
mellow.
go with it. It's very
Yeah.
mellow. It's low key.
Yeah, that's dope. Being such an emotional and feeling being, how does it affect you? I guess moving through the music scape, like when you're trying to get from point A to superstardom. Is there any setbacks that you may feel that you're like, man, this something happens throughout the day, and you got to do a show, and then you're like, ugh.
Yeah, just like working, like be going to work all day, like the job that I have. I'll work and then go to sleep at like 4 a.m, and then wake up and then have to go do something the next day musically, and then it's just like I just have to, like, this is the life I want. Like I tell myself that like this is what I chose. I know I have to hustle to make this work, and I know that I have this passion that I'm chasing, so I have to just make it work. It's about balance. So when I can sleep, I sleep, and when I can like rest, I do, and then otherwise I'm just going. And then on the other side of that, like just the hardships of that come against you when you're just trying to do a music career is like a lot. Just people trying to take advantage of you, and just people just trying to attach themselves to you, or people trying to get in the way of what you're doing, or like just trying to hinder you. It's like, it's a lot. You have to you got to be strong. That's one thing. Like I seem sweet and nice, but I feel like I'm a rather strong person for being where I am, or like getting to the point that I am. Even though I'm like I seem really emotional. But I'm like, I got drive.
Nah, I said
and
it
ambition.
best,
Yeah.
man. Quiet niggas will kill. Loud
Yeah.
niggas talk shit.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
That's what, yes.
What are some of the things that I guess keep you going? I think about with us, it's we're starting out, we're doing like stuff, but there'll be like if a certain artist shouts us out, like, oh, I like them, we're like, yes.
Yeah, for
Like
real.
now we feel good today. So what are some of the things that keep you going?
One, the people, the feedback that I get from the things that I do and the music that I release, and then my family, my boyfriend, my friends, they all keep me motivated and keep me like, because some days I'm just like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, should I just get a regular job and, just be regular? Because some days it's hard, but you just got to keep going, And what else keeps me going? And then making something and listening to, because sometimes I'll impress myself or like surprise myself, like I can't believe that this is what I made. So just like that feeling when I make something good or just create something, the feeling keeps me going. That yeah.
That's dope. Now what keeps you?
Automotive.
What keeps you? Well, actually, no. I'm sorry, because we need to go back. You said you just came down to Houston. What even brought you down to Houston?
The guys that I went to college with, some guys, and they were like managing me. So they were from here originally, and they were
Okay.
like, come here and we'll like do whatever. It was like, it ended up being a bad situation, but like it was a good situation that got me to Houston.
That
Like
got you
everything is better now, but it was just like, yeah. But yeah.
And what's
That's what
kept
I
you
mean.
here instead of going to like, let me go to LA, let me go to New York,
Atlanta.
let me go to Atlanta?
Just trying to build, like, I just want to make sure, like, have a solid something in Houston. I'm like, okay, if I can not take over Houston, but you know what I mean? Like, if I can take over Houston
Yeah.
Take
and,
over
like,
Houston.
build
Take
up
over Houston.
Yeah.
build up a good fan base and, like, just see, like, if this is good and worth doing and taking out. Like, if I'm supposed to be doing this, So, and then all my friends and stuff are Houston. Like, I just love Houston,
Yeah.
honestly. But, I mean, I think about moving away, and I'm working to, like, build up my money to get somewhere.
I mean,
will.
Houston,
Yeah.
Houston has like a pretty like big singing scene. Like there are a lot of singers that are. We talked to. It was Chad Black and
Jack Freeman.
Jack Freeman, but I mean,
I know both of them.
they talk about. Actually, we said we're going to interview you, and Chad was like, "Oh no, she has like an amazing voice." Like that's the thing, and I forgot the young lady's name that he had brought. They do an event.
713 Agency.
Yeah, they do an event every week, but they were just saying like it's just kind of well known. There are a lot of local singers that like you can't come down here and just play like, oh, I'm just hop up here and sing. They're like, no,
Yeah.
there are a lot of really good singers out here.
It is. And that I was in that circuit, I guess that little circuit with them for a little bit, and it's really cover dominated though, like because people like to hear, you know what I mean, and I like it, like everybody's super talented, but it's not for me, like because I like to sing my own stuff, you know.
So I guess that's the other thing too, because a lot of your Instagram posts and things like that are of covers,
Yeah.
and now we're seeing you. It's almost like a once Ride dropped, those kind of stopped, and then so what is your take on singing covers versus singing your own music versus
I was at the beginning. I started. It was like I would post a cover and then I would do like some original stuff and then post a cover. But then I was talking to one of my friends who is in the music industry, and he was like, "Just wait on that, because people can unintentionally steal your stuff. Like just listening to it and just like, oh, where did I hear that melody? And it's like randomly. So then that kind of."
That
like,
was nice.
forced
He
me.
said unintentionally.
Yeah, he was like, they'll unintentionally take your
They can
stuff.
also intentionally
Yeah,
take
of
your
course.
stuff. Yeah.
I always like to give people the benefit. Like they didn't mean to take my music.
so nice.
Oh
But-
no, they
Yeah, well,
definitely.
people, but that'll happen,
That
and it
will
was like
happen.
because I'm just trying to show this, and it's not copywritten yet or anything. It's just like I
Absolutely.
just wrote it, So I kind of was like, okay, covers will get like, let me find a way to do these covers. Like, let me find my own spin on it. Like, I don't try to sing it like just like they did it, or put the instrumental on.
No,
there and
you
try to
don't
sing
at
it,
all.
You know?
Like,
No.
yeah,
So
you
it's
make
like-
it your own for real.
Yeah, so that was my thing. I was like, let me do covers, but find a way to do it still me. And then I still kind of try to sprinkle some original stuff in there. But yeah, that was the reason I kind of fell back on that, because I didn't want anything to like be taken before I can release it like properly. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Because some of and you do covers in your own style. Like you did Ken the Man.
Yeah,
He'd
and I
be
love
like,
her.
yeah, and I was just
We
like,
love
yeah.
Ken the Man
I
as
said,
well,
I love the original song, but your cover is completely different, and it's good. Like
Thank you.
and it's got your guitar that you know so well that you just picked up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My 8 years of guitar that I've been playing now.
exactly. So what? Now that you're still gonna keep on doing covers, but you're just trying to make sure to protect your actual original music from
Yes.
being stolen.
So yeah, so with Ride, I'll probably push that for a little bit. I have a remix coming out with some people, so that'll be soon. And then
Who are the people?
I don't know if I can say.
Oh, okay.
I
but
understand.
they're like they're like good people,
They're
like
people.
notable people.
They're
Okay.
people.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
people. So that'll be good.
That's what's
And then I'm making a video for that. But what was I saying? I forgot. I'm sorry.
We were talking about covers, and we're talking
Yes.
about so you were trying to make sure that your music is protected.
Yes, exactly. And I was saying with Ride, I'll be dropping more stuff. So like now that I have that, I'll be pushing that single, and that'll be like the most of the original, I guess, for now, until I have more stuff. Like I'm in the studio still recording more stuff to put out, but yeah, just trying to get it all together.
So we're working on an album right now.
Yes. So it'll
Okay.
be covers up until then, just like, and then I'm thinking maybe I'll start doing like just some freestyle stuff, so it isn't just like covers or original. It's like I'm just vibing out, like just to change it up and not be so cover based. But I think that's what people like. I think people like to hear songs that they know
Yeah,
in different
familiarity.
ways. So yeah.
At least as a start. At least it starts to get out. Did you feel like because you're because you're so shy, so shy, did it help you being able to put out so much music on Instagram as opposed to having to like go out and then
Yes.
like be in front of this crowd, seeing somebody be like,
You're
"I
in your
sing
room
that
on the
like
floor.
3,000 people watching me, and I'm at home. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I still, like, if I go live, I'll be nervous. I don't know why, but I'll be, like, nervous because I
Oh,
know
wait, so
they can't
going
inter-
live on your phone makes you
me
nervous.
Yes.
Wow.
Like, I'll
Okay.
be playing or I'll be singing, like, and I'll have the nerves as if I'm on stage just because I know they can interact with me, but I know, like, if I record it and play it or put it out, it's just like, okay, like, say what y'all want. Like,
Yeah.
I'm done singing. Like,
I'm
you
at the
know, like-
movies. I ain't even
yeah,
looking
I'm
at
good,
it.
exactly. Like, I
Yeah.
can delete the video, but if
Yeah.
I'm live and I'm, like, it's just weird. I'm weird.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
I
the
mean,
same way. I
well,
feel you. I don't want to see it.
I mean, but you have actual followers on live. Like if I went live, it'd be like
7 people.
no,
It
not
wouldn't
even
be 7,
close.
It'd be 2.
Not even
Not
close.
even close.
It'd be
It'd
2.
be-
It'd be
be-
Sydney and Sheldon.
But they would dive in and be like, "What's he doing?" and then dive right out.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing worse
Exactly.
than seeing your cousin hop into your live and then hop right out. Like, oh, that was an
Like,
accident.
oh, I accidentally.
That was an
clicked on-
accident.
Yeah.
So I don't have that build up yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd be that weird like intro talk, like, okay, we're just gonna keep it hot right now. Let some people come in, and nobody comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So at least with you, people are coming in, and
Yeah.
but it's the interaction and like that, the fact that they can do something right then that makes you nervous.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But the Instagram posting gives you more control over what you can put out.
Yeah, because I know that I probably videoed that or made that video like 40 times. So I picked the perfect one. So it's like I know
okay.
like this is I'm happy with this. Like, you know, like if it's live, I don't know what my voice about to do next. Like, you know, like
Really?
Yeah.
so I don't know if I'm about to mess up this chord. And this is a segue or like a side story, but I didn't know that I was playing with the wrong hand until people kept asking me like, "Are you left-handed?"